Hello, I'd like to welcome you to my Golden Flow Journal video. I'm going to start with the elements first and then we will put the book itself together. So I'm starting with my napkins. I have more than a couple. I couldn't decide which one, so I chose all of them. And then I chose out my papers, papers that I made. Graph paper, column paper, random receipts, some homework, adult coloring pages, a couple envelope templates, some random book pages, Girl Scout books, science books, sociology books, some game pages. These are from the Girl Scout book itself, science book, social studies. What else do I got in there? Oh, some form book pages. So cute. And then I've got some random pages, book pages from game pages. Then there is I love my tags. Numbers, dots. This is ephemera that you can cut out yourself. I get severe headaches from cutting my own ephemera out. Christmas ephemera. Print these out. I love these. I use these every year. Some random Christmas stamped pages. I really like just having this and that just to put here and there. Sometimes I make tags out of it. Sometimes I make pockets out of it. You could even use this to make a card. I left them plain so you can color them yourself. And I did use my odds and ends, the paper that I keep because it's still good, but I don't really need a whole sheet when I'm doing some projects. I would probably make a card out of this one, put in there somewhere. Now with this one, I did a green and a red on it. I did, one on each side, and I know, you never know when you want a red or a green, and I did it, the other one's in black. Now I used the envelopes and I stuffed them. Now these were sent to me. I probably have 3-4 dozen envelopes that people have sent to me, so I just used what I had. I just put some random items in there. These time cards always look cute when you add a couple stickers to them and use them for a journaling card. This is just odds and ends also that I put in there. Some random receipt paper, some Spanish book paper, some guest checks, and some random grid note paper. They look really cute throughout the journal itself. You can use them to make note cards with. This is my foam and felt embellishments. They look cute randomly throughout the book itself. Now these are my pouches. I just put some random things in here. I put bling in mine, and I go with white because I like to use my alcohol ink to color them with. I did 4 of them. I think I only suggested 2 for you guys. These are my wax seals. I went with a Christmas wax seal, and I always put mine on playing cards and then use some of that press-and seal from Glad to make them stick so they don't move around and get broke. My Christmas cards that I get at the Dollar Tree, I put ribbon and washi tape on. They're smaller cards, so I used 2 instead of 1. And I didn't have a lot of some of those washies, so I put extra on the other cards. I mean, I probably only had 18 inches of one, and I really needed 24 inches. This is my dangle. The packet itself has all the stuff in there. I put some beads in there, some foam beads. I put some buttons instead of charms in there because I don't have any Christmas charms right now, and the buttons are actually colored. They look really cute. I put a couple of clasps in there, different ones. I used the fishing clasp. Now this is my clothespin. I decided to put binding on mine. I use a thread that's wax that's used for making leather items such as saddles, purses, shoes. I like it just as well as the wax linen thread. Now I packaged all mine. A lot of this stuff moves around, so I didn't want it to move around and get broken. I put it all in a paper merchandise bag. That works out really well because it's stuffed and it doesn't move around. It's not going to get lost or broken inside of the mail itself. I'm sorry, not the mail, the package. Now I actually put all the dangle stuff in its own package. Now starting out, I wanted to use a gift wrap, but gift wrap's not real strong. After I got it cut, I realized this, so I went with the wallpaper. I took a yard of wallpaper and just folded it in half. Now since I already had the gift wrap cut, that's going in there too. Somebody will find something to do with that gift wrap. I'm going to stack my napkins on top of that. And as you notice, I've got both ends folded over about 1.5 inches, 2 inches. I'm not for sure. I just eyeballed it. Because I want a flap to keep everything in there so it's not falling out. Now I grabbed a merchandise book that I ordered my tissue from, and I put that in there. There's a lot of colorful pages in that, and they look nice inside your journals here and there. So I just put the whole thing in there. I'm putting some of the Christmas ephemera in there. Then I'm going to put the odds and ends in there, the tags, tickets, numbers. That's also a printable I found on Etsy. My jelly page, protecting it with some regular paper. Parchment paper to be exact. Some of my handmade papers that I made and dyed. I think the pink painted jelly page is a gift. Was gifted to me. Then I'm going to put some adult coloring pages in there. Trying to stack everything in the middle because that's where the weight is going to be, and I want to keep it balanced a little bit. The game page. My random oddball page. Just something not real common. I'm not a real common type of person. I like my individuality. Uniqueness, to say. These would be the foreign book pages. Yep, trying to keep them straight. It's an ongoing struggle. These are just random book pages. The birds, the music books, social studies, science, some of the boat piloting, do-it-yourself, home improvement, whatever I can get my hands on. National Geographic. Now these are my game pages, some book pages, because not everybody has book pages, and a couple of the bird pages. My envelopes full of stuff. Beautiful envelopes. Oh, I forgot these. I gotta put these in there too. These are my stamp pages. I used paper and cardstock for these. The book I chose was a Rudolph book because I have 3 of these. My grandson swiped one, which basically left me 2, but I'm going to use this one for my gift. Folding it all over. It goes in nice, and because you folded the corners out, nothing's going to fall out. I'm going to put my bags on top because I want to secure them in so they don't move. Now I went to go with some ribbon and I did not have 2 yards of one color, so I chose 2 yards of each. I double wrapped those because I didn't have anybody to put their finger in there to hold it while I tied. Nice little trick I learned years ago from my honey. Now, I'm probably going to mail this in a box. I don't think I have a bubble wrap envelope